Hey.
Hey, wait a minute. I do the intros here, mate. Yeah, so welcome back to Game with Chums. We're playing
No,
Shadow of the Tomb
Tomb
Raider.
Yay!
Yay. Welcome back to our new series, playing video games with my sister, the Archaeologist. Like we said before, this is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, your favouriteest Tomb Raider.
No, it's not my favourite. Favourite Tomb Raider is Tomb Raider 2013.
Right, but this is the one you know.
I know most about the archaeology, history, mythology. I am obsessed with Mesoamerica, so...
Mesoamerica, man. So let's crack onto it. Let's do it.
Let's resume.
Let's not mess around anymore. Now the fans finally calmed down on my PC.
Okay, so this is really interesting. They use cultural consultants and historians to create this game. So I'm a bit upset about that.
So what are you drinking today, Laura?
Frankie?
Frankie even?
So I am drinking tea, of course.
Oh yeah, we live life
British.
Dangerously. Yeah.
And I'm drinking it from my I'm a Croft teacup. Thanks, Rory. That's great.
Oh yeah, Mr. Raw's got you a Tomb Raider
mug.
Mug, yeah.
Can you put an insert of the mug in there? Or can you do that?
I'll try to do that on editing. Oh my god, you just dropped the controls. Oh my god.
Because they started vibrating, so they vibrated right off the scene.
Oh my dear. This is done by a new studio, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, IDOS have always been part of the
This is
Tomb Raider.
IDOS Montreal.
Yeah, IDOS Montreal, sorry. Have co-developed all the games, but it was Crystal Dynamics who took the main role in development of the first two games, but now it's IDOS Montreal who's taken the head with this game.
Oh, look who it is! It's Jonah.
It's Jonah, looking very different from
They've sort of slowly
previous.
changed him from his appearance in the. Oh, he's kind of in trouble there, isn't he?
Yeah.
They changed his appearance a lot from the first game.
Yeah. He looks far more Maori now. He looks more indigenous New Zealander. So.
Was he Pacific Island, wasn't he?
No, he's from New Zealand.
Crumbs.
He's Maori.
Oh.
I think that's part of the overall kind of Pacific Island cultures, but
You know what we forgot to do again? We forgot to put
the
subtitles.
We're not very good at this, are we?
Oh my god.
Shall I do it now? No.
It want to be a cutscene. You're kind of stuck in this. She's got blood all over her again.
Yeah.
She's always covered in blood, this person.
Mostly her own blood.
The blood of her fallen enemies.
I'm here. Just a little stuck.
It's a little stuck here, Jonah. Oh, crumbs.
No, I'm right on Trinity's tail.
No, this is like caving or potholing that she's doing here, isn't it?
Yeah, she's gonna.
You did a bit of that, didn't you?
I did it at CHEL. It was great. I loved it.
Well, before you start, press pause for God's sake.
Yeah.
No, pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's go to options, and let's put subtitles on. Go down. I think it's in language.
Okay.
Yeah.
Subtitles. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we need environmental subtitles or off? Yeah, we don't need that.
No, we'll just have standard subtitles on.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So just press back. Now you can try and. I thought she was gonna cut her leg off or something. In this
Yeah, because then that would make a good game.
That
One-legged horror.
In that film with James Franco, I can't remember what it was called, but he cut his arm off because he was trapped in a cave or in a gorge or something.
Probably not the best idea.
Her body must be one big scar.
Yeah, I know.
She's just absolutely covered in like cuts and bruises.
I think I love her attire here. She looks like such an archaeologist.
She looks more archaeologist, does she?
Yeah, with the safari shirt she was wearing. It's just, she looks great.
absolutely fantastic. See, she's still got that necklace on from the first game as well.
That's a Maori necklace.
Alright.
The jade.
Alright.
Let's go. So we're doing this from the beginning because I really enjoy the intro to this game, and it's set in Mexico, so
The intro is anyway.
yeah, the intro is anyway. So I really like that. I really like this aspect, and you get to see a lot of the archaeology as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Buenas noches.
Yeah, buenas noches.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, she's in a bad way there, old Laura.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how she got down there. Is it ever
Yeah.
explained how she got down there?
No, I don't think so. It just sort of starts you off there. She's doing her normal thing of just like, caving and
Injuring herself.
injuring herself constantly. She didn't disinfect that cut, did she?
No, I don't think she did. Oh, look, Trinity.
Trinity. Now, Trinities are the primary antagonists
Yeah.
of this particular Tomb Raider trilogy.
Be careful.
Even though they weren't in it that much in the Tomb Raider 2013, I think they were mentioned.
Yeah, they're mentioned, they're alluded to.
It was alluded to.
But they really take a focus in the second and third game.
Yeah, big time in the second one.
Yeah.
Well, Constantine being.
Oh god. We just played the Rise of the Tomb Raider,
Yeah.
and it's not my favourite.
Oh man. Just trying to do this. Like I've tried this in well, not with pickaxes, but tried to climb, like hanging
Yeah.
at the Mile End climbing club.
Can we just
Well, okay.
Can we just appreciate this?
No, if you
background?
stop moving,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let's
go back, then we can appreciate it then.
Okay. I can move the screen.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's. Just...
So what is all this about then?
We'll see later
Frank-
on.
Frank hair.
Skulls appear a lot in Mesoamerican archaeology and in the different cultures.
Right.
They represent rebirth, and they're not supposed to be as scary as or menacing as they look.
They're pretty bloody scary. They'll
Yeah.
give me in the heebie-jeebies.
Jonah, I made it.
Yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, trying
Yeah.
to climb overhanging is hard as hell. I don't know how. She's just amazing core strength. This is a scene right out of Indiana Jones, isn't
This
it?
is brilliant. This is one of my favourite intros of a video game ever. And
Short beats the intro to Rise, where they're just in the mountain.
yeah, well, the series.
She's always putting. She's always putting poor Jonah's life in danger, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah.
She's not a very good friend, is she? In that
Terrible
kind of
friend.
respect, yeah.
Now, can you give us any insights here, or are we going to leave
Yeah,
Lara
well, this
to
is
do-
definitely Mayan, and we've got a lot of skulls here, and they have the hieroglyphs here. And Mayan hieroglyphs are a very complex language.
Hieroglyphs, kind of like the Egyptian hieroglyphs as well, is
So,
it?
yeah, very similar. They actually do form structure and grammar, and represent words.
She's actually taking photos. She's never done this before in the other.
And this is what I love about it as well. She's really loving the archaeology here, and she's really taking it all in.
Yeah.
And she hasn't done that since
No.
Tomb Raider 2013.
Well, she didn't even take. Well, she was stuck on crash land on Yamatai, but yeah, she's actually she's doing what archaeologists would do.
Yeah.
Take photos and stuff, or maybe like publishing her papers or something. I don't know. You archaeologist people tend to quite bore me in some respects. Every time I see you, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? I'm writing a paper about blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh man, oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe the next Tomb Raider should just be set in England. She can go look for Anglo-Saxons or
King Arthur. It
King
needs to be
Arthur,
something
yeah, that'd be
mythological,
one.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Should look for the Round Table and Camelot and all that.
You know what? Because they said that Lara was focused on East Asian archaeology, but I think she is in love with Mesoamerican archaeology, just like myself.
You
So-
saying that because you got a favoritism from Mesoamerican
Oh,
archaeology.
it's just wonderful. It's just beautiful. Look at her, yeah.
Get off me! Don't touch me!
Of course, it has to be destroyed.
Now we're playing this on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
I have this on the One X. If we played it on there, we could have maybe unlocked the 60 frames per second. We're playing this on 30 frames per second. So the animation would have been a lot smoother. Jonah, you silly.
I mean, it still looks pretty good, I think, even on this.
Yeah, like,
but-
I'm just saying the frame rates would have been higher. What's that he's got on his neck?
It's a necklace.
Yeah, but like it's a big old necklace. Is it?
Probably some Maori
Looks like
sort of.
some anal beads or something.
Oh, you had to go there.
Yes. Look, Laura, it's Mexico.
It's wonderful.
Yes. You've never been to Mexico, though,
I
have
haven't, but I'm going to. I plan anyway to go to Belize. I know it's not Mexico, but to do some Mayan archaeology, to do some
you?
excavations.
Hey, look, Day of the Dead.
Yeah, Day of the Dead.
I'm into Day of the
which
Dead.
was based on an Aztec holiday. Well, not holiday, but like ceremony. But was of course taken over by the Christians when they arrived and Christianized. So now All Saints, All Souls Day.
La Casa Mexicana.
I'm actually talking about the history now.
Oh, sorry. yeah. Taken over by the European. Well, that's what a lot of religions do, sort of incorporate the old pagan sort of.
Yeah, it's called religious syncretism, and it's an area of interest of mine. I'm really interested in post-colonial Mexico and how the Christians kind of took over and how
That's
they
how they
merged.
That's why they've been so successful. They just like merged or sort of. Okay, I'll be quiet now. Well, this is
fish, and this is
assimilated. That's what word I was looking for. Assimilated like the local customs and religious practices into Christianity. Well, she's wearing a poncho though, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. I think she's trying to fit in. And
No, Peru, you stupid
Peru.
man. Oh God. See, this is what you want to do one day, and you want to just like have some pictures and dust the old map and just go and start trying to work things out and have some like I don't know, your little sidekick or something. Just like because Jonah he doesn't know anything about archaeology, so you got to have someone who's a bit silly, and like so the hero could correct them. Trinity's looking in the wrong place. You know what? I thought when they did this game, right? They said it in South America. I thought they were going to look for the what's the city of gold?
El Dorado.
El Dorado,
Which is in Colombia.
Colombia, represent.
However, there's a Shadow of the Tomb Raider prequel book, which is set in Colombia.
Oh my God!
And I think it is about El Dorado as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Which El Dorado is in La Pravita or something.
Oh yeah, I'm not too sure. I remember watching the TV program, the Mysterious City of Gold.
Yeah, which is.
Looking for the city of gold.
Gosh, we're far more chatty in this one. We know.
Well, yeah, you're not stressing out about like having to kill like loads of enemies.
So you said you wanted to go to Mexico during Day of the Dead.
It's not just like Mexico that does it. I think other Latin American countries have Day of the Dead festivals, but yeah, I would like to go to Mexico and experience the Day of the Dead festival. Obviously, I don't want to go to the north of Mexico because they've got massive problems with gangs and drugs. And me, like with my look, they probably think I'm local, trying to like get me into their gang or something like that.
No need to punish him. The tequila will take care of that on its own.
Tequila, por favor.
I love this. It's so colourful, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
the most colourful out of all the Tomb Raider games.
Well, this bit is,
Yeah.
this little street urchin trying to sell you fireworks. Yeah, I really dig the whole Day of the Dead festival. I love the colours. I love the look of it. I love what it represents. I actually want to get some of these skulls that they got. I think you've got one or two, haven't you?
Yeah, I have loads. I love the Day of the Dead. I love the
Well, you got
aesthetics.
the actual skulls.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'd love to get my face painted. If I ever, celebrate when I'm over there.
Hey, I'll take care of these guys. Hey, baby, I'm Jonah. Hey. Fiesta. And this game looks really good.
It looks really nice, yeah.
It looks pretty fucking, pretty really good. Wow, the security here. Look at them just standing around with machine guns.
I know.
Jeez. That's how they roll in Mexico. Now, who's the antagonist of this one? Yeah,
Dominguez.
That's it, Dominguez. That's
Who again has a Messiah complex.
they all do, don't they? Matthias had that as well, didn't he?
Excuse me.
Wants to remake the world in his idea or in his image or...
Oh, God.
Yeah.
How would that be any good then? Oh.
So, I mean, this is really
So,
beautiful, isn't it?
yeah. Have you got anything to say about this?
I mean,
What is the Day of the Dead festival?
so Day of the Dead is when you pray to your ancestors and to the people who passed away, and you have a moment with them. So this is why they're all at the cemetery, and that's why they paint themselves. And it originally came from an Aztec celebration of the dead, and then it got, as I said before, got embraced by Christianity. But it's still very much focused in a kind of Aztec way. I know there's lots of crosses and stuff, but that painting of the face does directly come before Christianity. So I can say some stuff on this. It's praise to the ancestors and praise to loved ones who have passed away. It's a beautiful holiday.
Easy.
My fault.
Lo siento.
Lo siento, señorita.
I'm sorry.
I love their hats.
Their hats are pretty cool.
Yeah.
The cowboy hats.
It's not like the sombreros that you would typically see on the Mexican. They had those in Colombia.
Oh, fireworks. Got Jesus here.
A lot of Jesus imagery.
Wait, what's wrong? I want confirmation.
I want confirmation.
We'll make sure we get
I love. Oh, hello. Your cat is back.
They might have noticed.
That big old
Try the back out.
skeleton
I
floating.
know,
in
it's,
it. Look at that.
it's wonderful.
It's crazy. So when is the Day of the Dead festival? Is that? It's not.
No, it's November, isn't it? It's on the All Saints Day.
Oh. Hello, little one. Meow 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 meow. Please. So this is kind of like their version of Halloween, then.
this is Commander.
Would you say?
Oh,
Vegas wants confirmation Croft is here.
yeah, I mean, because Halloween was originally a pagan holiday, wasn't it?
You got that?
And was the holiday of
Saturn.
Saturn?
No, it's not Saturn.
Sorry, it was
I'm not too sure about the name,
All
but
Hallows Eve, wasn't it? But,
it was it's some Celtic holiday festival. I couldn't pronounce the name of the what it was based on. He's had a few. Get out of here! Oh no!
Lo siento.
Go play! I don't speak English. No hablo inglés.
I know, it's really weird that he's
Yeah.
speaking English to
A
a Mexican kid when he's Peruvian.
Who?
Dominguez is Peruvian, yeah.
Oh no!
They've entered the dig site. It's fenced off and there's another way in.
I found a good spot. I'll watch the perimeter.
In the shadows.
So they're actually going to a dig site, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, don't they hire archaeologists in
Yeah.
this bit as well?
Yeah.
So you just better be careful you don't get hired by some shady South Americans.
Well, I think the guy who I'm doing the archaeological dig with next year is like from the Netherlands, so he's got very like, I don't know, he could be working for it.
Yes.
Kind of. Oh,
She wow. She stripped off quite quickly, didn't she? She's a lot more muscular in this than I remember.
I mean, she's got to be really. She's probably been doing a lot of training.
A lot of training, a lot of wall climbing. Apologies if you can hear my fan. My PC's fan's going a bit cray cray. Now what's that there?
It's a pyramid.
Oh my god! They got pyramids in South America.
Well, this is Central America.
Oh, they got pyramids in Central America.
Well, actually, no, it's North America. Mexico's part
Okay.
of North America.
They got pyramids in America.
Yes, lots and lots of pyramids from actually the US has pyramids all the way down to South America.
Oh my god! I thought only Egypt had pyramids.
You knew Mexico had pyramids.
I know, but I'm just.
I know.
Jesus, try and break the fly. I'm trying to just get you to talk about it.
Well, okay, I mean,
As I'm trying to like act the uninformed. Oh no! Oh no! Got to save that guy. Yeah, by killing him. She hasn't lost any of her murder instincts, has she? Yeah. Can he actually die? Yes. No. Hello. Can he actually die?
no, I think
No.
that's part of the story.
Alright. Don't be afraid. I just murdered a man.
You work for TRINITY. What did they find?
I'm just a local archaeologist.
Today they found it. I have to go warn my sister. She's on
I gotta get the hell out of here.
He's got a very American accent there as well.
Will you? It could be an American.
It's true.
Joey,
Yeah.
TRINITY just tried to kill
Yeah,
a
look.
local archaeologist.
Oh my
Local
god.
archaeologist.
I have to find
Well, we could be just living an expat living there.
True.
See, like, you gotta be careful, man. You might, you'll be doing archaeological dig on Time Team, and then Tony Robertson will try and assassinate you. We found it. We found the cup of Christ. Now I want immortal life. I'm going to kill you all. And he'll set the big ginger guy on you.
It's CHEL, the goddess of the full moon, and also the goddess
Well,
of...
Nora just told us
yeah,
that.
let me speak. So she's the goddess of midwifery as well, and CHAK, CHEL, and CHEL have a kind of similar role.
Holy shit.
CHAK, CHEL is the grandmother of the two, and CHEL is the younger one.
Wow. How is that cave formed as a perfect skull practically? Look at that.
It's
Look.
probably been carved.
It's like in He-Man and the Castle Grayskull.
So
Was he? No, that wasn't. No, I'm thinking of Skeletor. Jesus.
Okay, we should
There you go. You got to look. Have you done this?
yeah.
You've done this.
What? No.
No.
Oh, I know. I thought you meant play this part of the game.
Grapple down.
Um,
Rappel down. You've never done that, have you?
no.
No. jump.
So yeah, it's really good in this game because, as you've just heard, they actually include a lot of the they actually include a lot of the
wouldn't be a-
Mayan gods and goddesses from Mayan mythology.
It wouldn't be a Tomb Raider game with you if you didn't die. So that's death one.
So yeah, as I was saying with the CHEL, CHAK, I like the fact they included those two.
Dr. Dominguez arrives. All go in.
Whee!
They need to grapple here.
There you go. You got it. Man, her knees must be killing her.
Okay.
Just watching her do it, hurting my knees. There you go. I wonder like if her pickaxes are like diamond frosted infused pickaxes, because they could just practically cut through anything. Or wall scramble.
All units get
There
ready.
you go.
Dr. Dominguez is on his way.
There you are.
Better hurry.
Gotta move it.
Hurry, Laura.
Well, I don't think you actually do have to hurry. It doesn't really matter.
No, I know. I'm just.
I got wall run. Language, Lara. We go. We. There you go.
The statue
I mean, look at it.
in the cave.
Yeah, again,
How
skulls.
evil does that look? Looks like some sort of supervillains.
And it's interesting because, you know, you're saying it looks evil. It's kind of like a very Western viewpoint on skulls, and they had a very different viewpoint the Mayans did on this kind of imagery.
But look at it. It looks ominous.
It does
Just
look ominous, but I also think
We may lose contact.
if you'll see a lot of skulls in this game. The Mayans,
I see a lot of skulls in a lot of video games I play.
yeah,
And they all tend to look very fucking sinister.
yeah. But in Maya, the Mayans saw this very differently. They believed in circular time,
This cave looks like it's usually
so
underwater.
death normally meant a cycle, a new cycle.
What kind of like the Buddhists?
Yeah, no,
reincarnation?
No, not reincarnation. Just just in terms of like I don't believe they reincarnated into anything, but it's more about time and the way time runs. It's not linear; it's circular.
Right. What's that?
So I
This
can't
is a-
actually see it, but it's got a head. Of course.
Well, if you go to instinct, you might be able to see, it might highlight it a bit more.
No, not really.
No.
But it's definitely got this headdress, and headdresses in mine, or in any kind of Native American culture, represented high status.
Cool.
So,
Alright, what's that over there in the light?
yeah, so I think you can learn how
She's
to.
gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Let's hear what she has to say.
The carvings on this Maya monolith are far too deteriorated to read.
Read.
Oh no.
Again with the skulls here.
How come she knows everything about every bloody archaeology she
Yeah.
comes across?
It's very like not realistic, but
Oh, there's something over there.
yeah, murals.
Try and work that out. I mean, like, she can just work it out.
Yucatec Mayan, depiction of the Maya journey, man. Okay.
You know that film Apocalypto?
Yeah.
That was based on Mayan, right? And it had like a mix of Aztec as well.
Yeah. So.
Especially the sacrifice bit at the end.
Yeah, I mean the sacrifice. I mean, Mayans did sacrifice, but
Ooh, oh my god.
yeah.
Right, what's that up there?
But
Was there something at the top there? Look up, go back, turn around. There, behind you.
yeah, it's probably a challenge thing, but I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna be doing that, are we? You just destroyed some archaeology there, Lara. Oh dear.
Yeah, but as you were saying about Apocalypse, is kind of very racist movie, and something that is great.
I don't think it was racist. I just think it's misinformed.
Well, it was done by Mel Gibson, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't think he made it to be racist. I just think it's.
Well,
and I don't think it's historical. It's more like sort of not fantastical. It was just. It's like with most Hollywood movies. You would not watch it for historical accuracy.
True, but also I think that's where ignorance kind of gets bred.
Well, I don't know. Like you can't really like hold Hollywood to account with that because all their films are. We've got seaweed there, like which was historical. All sort of. They take liberties with it, so there's a big eel there. They take liberties with their source material.
Mm-hmm.
It's like The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. That was based on some truth. That a lot of it was made up just to fit the story narrative. There was never an American, because the Americans had to be involved in everything. They were never involved with that.
I mean, visually, Apocalypto was really spot on.
You really liked it.
I did love it, but when you learn about the cultures and you learn about the history,
you're looking at that from a different point of view.
Yeah.
You're not looking at it as just a movie. You're looking at it from a more sort of educated.
I love Apocalypto visually.
I really liked it. I saw it in the cinema. I thought it was really good. It's like Dances with Wolves. I really like Dances with Wolves.
I love Dances with Wolves.
Even though the film's like 3 hours long. Come on, Lara. You can die in this bit.
Yeah, no.
Go. You can do it. Yeah, you go. Yeah, when I first played this, I actually died. Then I was like, oh, shh. I was died in it. I think I died in it twice. Oh no. I like the look of this Lara better than the definitive edition Lara from 2013.
Yeah. I think I said I like definitive more than this, but actually looking at it now, I think I prefer this.
Oh, look, there's a trap there.
Yeah.
Slow. Might want to jump over that or shoot it or
Can you not?
cut it. There you go.
I love this.
Now, because I know Indiana Jones, that bit in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, that was set in somewhere in America. And were there traps like that, like there are here?
Yeah, there wasn't there? That guy in the beginning.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, in real
Oh no, this is all just.
Like in Indiana, they didn't have like elaborate traps.
No.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing.
That's not good.
So this is a puzzle.
Can you imagine, right, when you're like an adventurer or an archaeologist or a historian, finding like Machu Picchu for the first time and just going, wow.
Yeah, Hiram Bingham discovered.
Who's Hiram Bingham? It sounds.
He wasn't an archaeologist. But he was more of an explorer. And he discovered it.
Where was Hiram?
Hiram Bingham was.
He
British.
British.
I read his book, The Lost City of the Incas, and now I think
now
Hiram
that
Bingham was British.
Cities, that place has become a massive tourist destination, and they're damaging some of the.
Lots of it.
It's not. I don't think the people go there intentionally to damage it. It's just the footfall there. It's just so high. It's bound to get somewhere and tear.
Yeah, and that's a bigger story. That's like a bigger issue with all archaeological sites. So what do you do?
Like Stonehenge, man.
So
Like we got people like actually climbing on the monument, which I'm not a big fan of.
Actually, someone when I went to Stonehenge for the summer solstice in 2009, someone climbed the stones while I was there. He was high.
All it is a big excuse just to get drunk and high.
Yeah.
So I don't really agree with that. People go there because they go, it's the pagan or tradition thing. I'm like, well, it's not. You just go in there. Everyone that goes there is drinking, and some people are taking some hallucinogenics and acting like a twat.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that thing is thousands. You got to pull that.
Yeah.
That thing's thousands of years old, and we're allowing like day trippers just to climb all over it.
Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, there's a massive motorway that runs beside it. They want to, like I heard, build a tunnel underneath it, so they get rid of the road that run the motorway that runs beside it and put it underground.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really discuss that.
Well, you can discuss. Well, are you working on it?
I'm working on it.
Okay,
yeah.
you can discuss it from your personal opinion, but not in terms of like.
No, I can't. I'm not allowed to talk about how I personally feel, because then it can become a conflict of interest.
Understood.
So I can't talk about that.
Stonehenge, where the demons dwell, where the banshees live, and they live well.
I can say there's going to be positive and negative, kind of.
Your voice went really American then.
Positive. Sorry, there's going to be positives and negatives to the tunnel, and that's all I can say.
Right. You just disrupted my song of Stonehenge.
Sorry. Okay.
The Druids. No one knows where they came from or what they were doing.
Oh, I thought I had the thing. I was pressing it down.
Oh, there's a thingy down there. It looks shiny, but we don't
There's a
bother
lot we're
with
not gonna
collecting
do.
anything.
Small
I mean, look at this. Like, they must have based that on something like this.
Oh, absolutely. So a lot of there's one thing. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, although they like to mix Aztec with Maya and Inca with other things, is that
there were three distinctive cultures.
Yeah, but for example, we'll get when we get to that point. I'll point now because it's quite close by. But they do like to mix their.
Okay, so what
cultures.
is that based on?
This is
no, the actual
the pyramid.
Structure.
Yeah, this kinda Mayan, sort of Mayan.
It's not the bit where they look. That looks like a sacrifice bit.
Kind of look at. It's kind of a mix.
It reminds me of that bit in Apocalypse where they take up the sacrifice. Oh, there's a thing there to have their hearts cut out. Sometimes I think I was born in the wrong century.
So what century would you have been born in?
I don't know. Like, I quite like the. I wouldn't mind being like in sort of medieval Britain. Like when knights and honour and chivalry was a thing.
I don't think you'd last very long.
No, I probably you didn't like the life expectancy was low. I'll probably like be dead when I was like 30 from like dysentery or like the plague or something like that would kill me. I quite like that idea of like you're fighting for your lord and the code of honour and crap like that.
Yeah.
Having a big sword.
Do you think you'd be a knight then?
I don't know. Probably like be a peasant or something. But ideally I would like to be like a squire or a knight, fighting for your kingdom against the invading hordes. And you remember this puzzle?
Yeah.
Excellent, because I don't. I'm able to help you there, mate. It's surprising how in every game all the puzzles work perfectly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All the mechanisms and gizmos and stuff still work, even after hundreds and hundreds of years of inactivity. And Laura's such in good shape. I could never do this.
We wouldn't last very long, would we? If we wouldn't.
Probably not. No. And do you have to cut it or something?
Yeah.
Alright. Whee! Smashy. Now, how many times have you completed this game?
I've only completed this game
okay.
once since it's come out, and it's because it's such a long game. It's not as quick as Tomb Raider 2013, and I have some issues with the ending. But other than that, yeah.
So, are you playing this off the disc?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay.
Whee! That's it.
I love that.
She's like she's proper exerting herself there.
Yeah.
And we're missing all sorts of collectibles and goodies.
Yeah, which is a shame because there are actually some really good artifacts in this game. We're just going to... Oh
no. Oh no.
We are going towards the knife of CHEL. Goddess of midwifery.
This is kind of making you want to play like or watch Indiana Jones.
It does, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so here we go.
It's a shame Indiana Jones never went to or did he? Actually, he did, didn't he? The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
He went to Peru.
Oh Christ! And that a travesty of a film. Interdimensional aliens. Well,
I'm going to point something out archaeologically. We've got a Aztec clearly Aztec painting mixed with.
What makes it clearly?
So you see that picture of the goddess with his hand up. This whole style is completely different to Mayan, and it's Aztec, and it's wrong, and it shouldn't be there unless the Aztecs kind of took over. And then you've got Maya hieroglyphs on the top. It's all mixed. It's all wrong.
So they sort of make a mishmash of Aztec and Mayan.
Yeah.
There's no
the Aztec and Maya are very different and very similar at the same time. Every Mesoamerican culture has similarities, but the art style is very different.
What about the Inca? Did they have like a because they were the ones who made Machu Picchu?
And the Inca again, very different. Very different in terms of how the empire set out, what kind of what they focused on. You know, how their everyday lives. Things are similar, but very different as well.
Excellent. Now, what is this?
This is the knife of CHEL. Of course, it's an archaeological trope here. Take the artifact and.
The cleansing. Now that can't be good, eh? Frankie.
And I think this is.
She messes up here, doesn't she?
Yeah, she shouldn't take the knife, but she does because she's entitled. She's still like this rich, white, privileged woman who.
Wow! Whoa! Let's roll back on this a bit, mate. We don't want any controversy.
I love Lara, and you know she inspired me, but she is also very wrong.
Well, it's like a lot of the archaeologists back in the day were just like sort of like tomb raiders and treasure hunters.
Yeah, but this isn't back in the day. This is set in 2018.
Yeah. It would be a good game if we can go like if they made a game like set in Victorian England where we like sort of raided like the Egyptian tombs and stuff. And then sent them to the British Museum.
Oh, here we go.
No.
This is where I get annoyed because I'm going to die.
Oh no. Well, before we start that, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you back in part 2.
But yeah, we'll catch you back in part 2. Looking forward to it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Please like and subscribe, eh?
Yeah, please like and subscribe.
And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.